But I did promise some good news, and it was a little bit of good news. Yesterday morning, a doctor at the emergency ward.
No, it was Monday morning.
Monday morning.
Yeah.
At Eric Williams Medical Sciences Complex, he was able to talk a lady down from attempting to, jump from a second story perch, I guess you could say. She was standing basically on the strut of a support column. And he was able to get her to not jump, to come down, get off the proverbial ledge, so to say. And I do find that encouraging that there are still signs of that concern, that human concern for a fellow citizen, for a fellow human being. It kind of gets lost in not just the rat race of day-to-day life, but also with all of the crime stories that we see. If one cannot discern any sort of caring for one's fellow man in those stories. And maybe, of course, it's too much of a concentration of an outlier, right? Obviously, not everybody in the nation is criminals, otherwise the country would fall apart immediately. But it was still nice to see just somebody doing something for somebody else, no profit involved, no other motivations or agendas. And another woman was saved.
To Dr. Edson Breedy, and I hope I've pronounced your name correctly, I can only commend your patience, because it's 2 hours that he stayed with the individual, and he even utilized breathing exercises. He tried to build some level of a relationship within that time. Thank you for what you've done, and you exercised not only good judgment, but you exercised a lot of patience and understanding in trying to deal with the situation. And you're right, this is good news. I only hope that this lady recovers and gets the treatment that is necessary, because mental health is a huge problem in TNT that we seem to ignore.
Well, sometimes all it takes is, you might have a dark thought in a moment in time, and you just need somebody to break that cycle of that thinking.
I understand that.
So I hope, yes. But yes, you need to be sure.
Talking somebody out of, first of all, for a person to even get to that stage of wanting to commit suicide, thinking about suicide is one thing. Going through that process, it takes a lot of pain and a lot of courage, right? And for somebody to try and talk that individual out of it, as I said, Dr. Breedy, I think the entire nation is full of gratitude, but also very much proud, and all I can say is that other doctors out there and other individuals can only take inspiration and a lesson from Dr. Breedy's efforts.